need to not cry. Hold on. Wait. Sorry for being an emotional mess right now.
Zordia, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded?
Explanation. Crystal Exarch was a Banff in all. Through it all. We fought against the Warrior of Light and everyone from Final Fantasy 1.
So, you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved.
And it changed to nothing. I only did as you asked.
I suppose you did. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe.
She didn't like my answer.
And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another, and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? It was a gift from Emmett Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue to struggle alone.
So it was Emmett Selk. I was right.
Or so I widely speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth.
That was 100% Emmett Selk. That wave, 100% Emmett Selk.
The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived.
True.
Ah, there you all are.
Oh no. Oh, you're alive!
My friend, we were given to understand that thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed?
Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd! I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now tell me what happened. Where is the Exarch?
Explanation, tears and crying and but
I see. Zordia, will you show me his spirit vessel?
We got his memory. Can he come back?
Yes. Both his soul and memories seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his aether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief!
Yay.
Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh.
And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resisteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Zordia, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation?
So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry.
Well, that's not worrisome.
Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source, in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. The answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of the respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. Ahem. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that, no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vothri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise.
I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Aww. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbough. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention, Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. Aw, I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Naboth, Areng, together, one last time. Aw, fine suggestion. Lead on. Aw, Dad Cred. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Among other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be. Alice, I shall see you later. Is Alice okay? I shall take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one can never be too thorough. As you've probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head, but I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. Aww, I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Halric's doing. Oh yeah, how is Halric? Halric? Halric! Oh gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again! Quickly, Zordia, we have to find him! Oh, Alice, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard, then? There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late, though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Is this... No, this isn't family, Alize. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. That's not family. It's Tesleen. I knew it. It's Tesleen. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured that treatments will continue. Backlug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here, after all. The time left to you is precious. Aww, Halric! Aww! That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true. So never forget them. And neither will I. Take care. Thank you for coming to see Halric, Zordia, and Tesleen as well. She did always enjoy having visitors, and then were more welcome than you and Elisee. You know what sucks? The idea that Tesleen was this close to seeing the night sky. I think about that sometimes.
What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, and that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others? Alfino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it will be him.
Elisee! I like how everyone has like a wrapped up conclusion. Oh! Julia! Aww.
ドリア夫人、どうか落ち着いて。いやよ。アルフィノちゃんと永遠にお別れなんて。そんなの。
I want to hug Julia. Julia tried to serve some amazing things. I love her. He's just like, well, I don't know what to do.
それからずっとこの調子なのだ。私ももうなんと慰めればいいやら。
You're certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. I'm gonna say that.
まったく、いつまでも引っ張らないでくれ。約束していた絵は描き上げたから。あとは言葉を尽くすだけだよ。
Aww, I love this.
ドリア夫人、どうか聞いてください。実は私はかつて救済の理想を追い求めて大掛かりな組織を作り、手痛い失敗をしたことがあるのです。
Aww.
いえ、失敗などという言葉では生ぬるい。それで命を落とした仲間さえいましたから。間違いなく私の罪でありましょう。その頃の自分とどこか重ねて見ていたのかもしれません。
I like how they're wrapping up each of the stories of each domain, of each area.
だからこそ私はこの町の皆が再起したことが嬉しかった。自分の罪が注がれるからではない。人は何度でも新たな理想を見つけ、歩き出せるということに勇気をもらったのです。この胸に灯してもらった日を大切にして、私もまた歩んでいきたいと思います。
あ、私たちもきっとユールモアを素晴らしい年にしてみせよう。お前はまたこっちに来られるんだろう。そしたらいいニュースがあった時には手紙にでもしたためて託すさ。そんな時は相談に乗ってやってくれ。
Aww.
もちろん。
This really feels like the end of a
お役
patch.
に立てる日を楽しみに待ちましょう。
Aww.
頑張るあなたをずっと応援しているわ。だけど無理はしないでね。あなたが平穏と喜びで満たされますように。そう祈り続ける人がいるってことをどうか忘れないで。
Aww.
愛している
I love
わ
her.
私たちの勇敢で優しい
Happy
がです。
feels. Happy feels.
はい。お二人もいつまでもお元気で。
Aww. That was so sweet. I hear the airship crashed in our ring. Never mind, the important thing is you're all safe and well. That said, we should probably retrieve the wreck before the locals strip it for trolley parts. Perhaps we can make a trade of it. I understand the Exarch will be leaving with you. Capable though its custodians are, the Crystarium will be poorer for his absence. It seems the coming years will be a period of transition for both of our cities. Oh, thank goodness you can still return! If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would burst here and now. Like Alphino, I know that yours is a life of constant employment. But do visit us from time to time. It would mean the world to us. 'Tis a strange feeling, Zordia, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know, I shall cherish my memories of Norvrant, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of your endeavors. Forgive me, I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Alice said you would be crying. Alice said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I am quite all right now, unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Ranger next, given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fae folk. I doubt it will be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Ha! That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, which hath been his home these 100 years, a noble gesture. As for our Master Alphino's concern, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Arbert. Arbert! Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend, and if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro of Wolkdorf. My thanks, Zordia. Oh wait, do we get a moment with Arbert and the... Please tell me we do. I just want the Burb and Arbert to be happy. Okay, let's go to the Amaro. Are we gonna say goodbye? Because we're bringing Arbert with us. Ah, full glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foe bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Oh, 'cause it's Arbert's! Oh.
これはもしやアルバートのクリスタルかい?
Seto.
やっぱりそうか。様子は変わってしまっているようだけど、一体どうして今になって。
I just want Seto to be happy. I will
彼の体がそんなことになっていたなんて。でもそれも君が眠らせてくれた。彼らの身を傷つけることなく。
He is a part of me.
ありがとう。本当に。このクリスタルは彼の思い出としてここで静かに守っていくよ。
I'm not sobbing. I'm strong. I am strong. Yeah, you deserve it. I'm strong. The dog, I'm strong, okay? I'm strong. Ooh! Close your eyes. Are we gonna have an Arbert moment? Please, 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 please.
No. Kono kehai. そんな、なんてことだ。
セト、お前、本当にでかくなったな。
Bruh, I am strong.
アルバート、会いたかった。ずっと会いたかったんだよ。悩む君を慰められなくてすまなかった。もっと早くに言葉を得られたら、私がどれほど君を好きか、君に幸せであってほしかったか、ちゃんと伝えられたのに。
This freaking game. I was this is what I was hoping to see. I was hoping to see this. I just want them to be happy. Oh.
ありがとうな、俺の自慢の相棒。
This takes out the rest of the stragglers.
彼はまだそこで旅を続けているんだね。だったらお休みというにはまだ早い。どうか遠くまで連れて行ってあげておくれ。
That was really
明日は
sweet.
私も久々に思い切り飛んでみようかな。あの頃みたいに遥か高くまで風に乗って。
It's interesting because there's a lot of people who find that like things that have to do with like pets are far more like sad. I'll take good care of him, Seto. May your adventures together take you beyond the farthest horizons, and may they always lead you safely home. Bruh, the closure in this X pack is incredible. Bro, that's my favorite scene. I'm so happy that my wish was answered. Yo, I'm also watching Rich Campbell play this. He's going to 100% cry during that part. Because literally when he was, whatchamacallit, during the part with Seto, he was like, I just want Arbert and Seto to be happy. Like, he's gonna get destroyed. I can't wait. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? He was great. I cried. Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Arbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the heart of the people of Norvrant. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. The frickin' closure of this expansion is so good. It's so good. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbough as thy next destination? The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, and I suspect Ishtala's is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. It's been a while since a game has made me cry that much. Like... Huh! I need to not cry, what the heck? And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Does Urianger truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath am I to disappoint. I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Is he hiding from her because he doesn't want to say goodbye? I'll try not to cry anymore. After that, I don't think anything's gonna make me cry. Is he gonna hug her? Aww. Aww, Runar!
おいら、これからもずっと姉さんといたいんだ。いなくなるなんて寂しいこと言わないで。
Aww, Runar. The flower thing is kind of cringe though. This is cute. This is cute.
ルナル、あなた。
Incapable of cringe, that's true. He is a very good boy.
なんて。
Aww.
困らせるって分かってても言っておきたかったんだ。
He wasn't joking. He totally wasn't joking.
姉さん、夜の民に力を貸してくれてありがとう。オイラたちが立ち直れたのは姉さんの聡明さと強さと優しさのおかげだ。魔女マトウヤのことはいつまでも忘れないよ。だからどうか向こうでも元気でね。
あなたたちこそ。
Aww, that's
夜
sweet.
の民の祈りは先人たちの積み重ねた英知だわ。生活が変われば祈りも変わるでしょうけれど、大事になさい。それから一人一人が知ろうとし考えていくことも忘れてはダメよ。困難を乗り越える力はそこから生まれるのだから。
分かった。肝に銘じておくよ。いつかこの魂があの美しい天の暗き海に帰るまでみんなで精一杯生きていこうと思う。
ええ。だけどみんなの力と知恵を集めても解決しがたい難題にぶつかることがあるかもしれないわ。そんな時は
どうすればいいんだい？
Are you trying to scare him? Yeah?
そんな時はきっと私を呼びなさい。
She's such a troll.
私は魔女マトウヤよ。世界を飛び越える術くらいそのうち見つけ出してみせるわ。
Aww.
こっちにもまだ解き明かしたい真実があることだしね。
姉さん。
ちょっともう。
Aww. Good, super good boy. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we head back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Naboth Arang. I see. Very well, you can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell. I am sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. How you doing, Magnus? You too? What is this, my bloody name day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here, and Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Naboth Arang, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again. But we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little help from Master Chai. We made her faster! And stronger! Oh yes, the future of Trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it. But I reckon it might be time to reach for the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys. This guy and his love for trolleys, man. If you ask me, we'd be better off making them smaller. That way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius! Why didn't I think of that? Enough! You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to China's, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we got go faster. We needed help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down, as a matter of fact. You seem to have a habit of crashing things. We're back. Thanks for the loan of the trolley. Zordia, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. Explanation. We are going back to the source. We won't see you again, but, have a great life. So, you are heading home. I'm just a simple miner. I don't know much about this world's traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she?
I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay in the Crystarium, and I don't want for anything. Besides which, I've recently made a new friend. Her name is Gaia, and she'll always be there if I need her, just like you lot.
Oh, that's right. She does have Gaia. I forgot.
So please don't worry. I'll be fine, really.
If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. Oh, no, but it's for the best. Reen has chosen to walk her own path. She doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities. I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglect them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy you your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you new trolley rides.
Thank you, Magnus, everyone.
Shall we then?
If you've nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just, I always knew that everyone would leave one day, and I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home. But now that the time has come, I just feel lost and lonely. I don't want our last memories together to be sad. I want to hold myself together, just long enough to say the things that I need to say. But I'm not sure I can even do that.
You can do it, Reen.
Right. Thank you, Zordia. I feel braver already. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. I did everything I could in the time I had. No regrets.
I took the liberty of informing the Crystarium's leader of our imminent departure. Seems only right. I thought that it would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Yulmore felt heavier than the last. Aww. I trust the Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm? Aww.
これで全員ね。おかげさまでそれぞれ挨拶は済ませられたわ。
今ベーク・ラグ殿が我々のソウルサイフォンを
確認して
Soul
くださっ
Cipher.
ています。
They're called soul ciphers in Japanese.
マグを持ち帰ることになるあなたも含め、帰還の準備ができ次第、塔の中に来てほしいとのことです。
皆さん。
Is this gonna make me cry again?
今まで本当にお世話になりました。光の反乱からノルブラントを守ってくれたミンフィリア。その誰が欠けても今のこの世界はありませんでした。
Frizz.
私たちの感謝はとても言葉では言い尽くせません。これからもまだまだ大変なことはあるだろうけど、私その度に皆さんとの冒険を思い出します。嬉しかったこと、驚いたこと、苦労したこと、全部そしたらどんな困難だってきっと乗り越えられます。私光の巫女ミンフィリアでよかった。いいんでよかった。これからもこの名前と思い出を連れて世界中の皆さんと一緒に明日に向かっていきます。
This music, man.
サンクレッド、私たちからの返事はお任せしても。
Oh. I swear, if he starts crying, I've been crying all stream, Fonty.
わかってるさ。お前がどれだけたくさん成長してきたかも、ちゃんと大丈夫だってことも。
Headpats. Oh. Dad cred.
どこの空の下にいてもお前の幸せを願ってる。
Oh no, no.
私たちからもよろしいでしょうか。
Wait, we haven't said bye to Feol. Wait, Feol can see us anytime. Never mind.
みんな来てくれたのか。
あなた方にはどれだけ感謝しても足りないくらいなのです。せめて見送りくらいはさせてください。
Oh.
皆さんのこれまでの戦いに心から敬意を表します。あなた方が命がけで抗ってくれたからこそその美しさを知ることができました。そして何より戦いばかりではありましたが、新たな仲間が増えたようで楽しい日々でもありました。
Such a happy ending. And then you realize there's a war happening back on the source.
進まんとする者は応援するのがクリスタリウムの町というものです。
It's always with
だ
a
から今
smile.
はただあなた方の無事を願って私たちも感謝を胸にそれぞれの道で頑張りたいと思います。
そんなに肩肘張らなくったってこの町については何も心配してないわよ。
ああ、強い町だからね。それに彼方から届いた希望がいつまでもこうして照らしてくれているのだから。
水晶校がどこから来た何者だったのかついに本人から聞くことはできませんでしたが、現状こそが何よりも雄弁な答えでしょう。校の身に起きたことについては報告をいただいております。今どういった状態なのかも
大丈夫です。きっと全部うまくいきます。この町の皆がクリスタリウムで生まれ育ったすべての民がそれを祈っているのですから。だからコウが目覚め、もし私たちのことを覚えていたら、どうか伝えてはいただけないでしょうか。
The break in Lena's voice.
心配はいりませんと。今度こそ下手な隠し事なんてせず、思う存分命を謳歌してください。あなたがいつも私たちにさせてくれたように。いつかあなたがこちらでのことを思い出してふと笑うような夜があれば、私たちもきっと同じように笑っていますと。
Is she also crying in English? Huh, is her voice... Oh my gosh. Fudge. This is... I don't like seeing her cry.
お願いできますか？
My head hurts. My head hurts. Word for word.
ありがとうございます。おじいちゃんのこと、
おじいちゃん。
私たちの子のこと。
She calls him Grandpa.
ね、
I
預
post?
かるものも預かったことだし、そろそろ行きましょうか。
Yo. That was awesome. This freaking game, man. This freaking game. What the hell? Desiring to honor a certain individual with a mammoth likeness, but knowing that it would go against his wishes to do so, the artisan of the crystalline mead came up with the perfect solution: make a mammoth likeness anyway and give it a vague name. That makes everything alright, right?
Well, I suppose it's time. Are you ready, Zordia?
Do I have a choice?
Alright, let's not keep the others waiting.
Strange to think that I will not have the honor of showing them out again. But I'm informed that you yourself may yet return, and I look forward to welcoming you on that happy day. Bruh, here we go.
Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls.
I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. It was the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. The 12 know we have made Kryl and Tataru worry long enough. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. Ishla, you don't trust me. How many more have we few assembled thus in this storied chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, the scene would be complete. Nay, 'twould be complete were he standing before us with Emmett Selk smirking in the wings. Oh, Emmett Selk! Orion J acknowledges Emmett Selk as part of the team. That's cool. Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. We have Mini Philia as a gunbreaker? Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. So long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. Wait, so Thancred's not staying? Thancred and Oriange are not staying for Eden? So, like, the rest of Eden, is that why you can only... Okay.
Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it. Ah, there you are. I take it you are ready for the journey. The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin.
Begin soul imbuing ritual and return to the source with your comrades, yes.
Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once.
では、先ほど教えた通りに進めてくれ。まずは記憶からだ。
Okay, all appears to be in order.
次はいよいよ魂よね。
Okay. Theo, do your thing, Angelo.
アンジェロ、頼んだわよ。
Yo, this piggy for the win, man. You look. Oh my gosh. Oh, bye, piggy.
成功だ。きちんと記憶と魂が込められておる。さあ、これは今よりお主のものだ。回収して落とさんようにしっかりしまってくれ。大丈夫ですよね。
Don't give me doubts like that, Rain. Don't give me.
故に魂を持ち帰るという点について述べるとすれば、それもまた確かなことは言えん。わしも過去の名だたる魔導士たちも魂のすべてを解明してはおらんのだ。
Why they doing
い
this?
かに準備をしようとも事故は起きうるし、奇跡も起きる。
Why you making me
だ
nervous?
から祈るのだ。手が届かん領域をせめて思いが埋めるようにな。はい、私も精一杯祈りたいと思います。全部きちんと持ったようだな。ではそこの鏡の巻からお主の世界に帰るがいい。起動されたままになっておったから間違いなくお主を送り届けてくれよう。
Okay, here we go. This song, I love this song so much. RP walk. This song is so good, man. We're here! They're home! Yay! I also cry during happy endings. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. You can tell which one's Alphino and which one's Alice, even without the hair tie.
戻ってきたんだな。
Aww. I love how Ishla has like the best looking outfit.
ありがとう。まだ感覚がおぼろげだけれど
Popotos.
おかげさまで無事みたいだ。ただ
Would be amusing.
体が重たくってすぐには動けそうもないからあとは任せていいかしら。
Oh, I got this. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
彼の血を用い
She has a sexy right? Exactly.
扉もおのずと開かれましょう。
You were sad when they didn't include a mini game where you needed to put the right souls in the right body. That would have been funny. I was thinking that actually. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, Exarch.
ただれ、よければ君特製のお茶を入れてくれるかな。
I swear, shoes on the bed. Still? That would totally be me.
長く続く道。あなたはそこを旅し続けている。
Huh?
一つ一つの冒険は歩みを進めるほどに過去になっていくだろう。
Oh!
そこで出会った人々の声を、顔を思い出せなくなる日が来たとして、そんな時にはこれだけ思い出してほしい。どんなに遠くなろうとも、すべての冒険は今日のあなたに続いている。どれほどの苦難と耐え難い苦しみが襲ってこようとも、いつか覚えた喜びが、流した涙が、受けた祈りが、決してあなたを一人にはしないだろう。
This would be like where the anime would cut, like, and then what you call it? It would fade to black with the main character going, and then the anime would cut. It would be like the end of a movie, and you wouldn't know whether or not you saw the Exarch. That would totally. That would be the cliffhanger, and you just have to assume. Frickin' swear. Some days later. We were so ready for this to just stop any second, and we had to wait for 4 months. Oh my gosh. I would hate that frizz. But it kept going. It kept going. Is she bored?
どうしたんだい、アリゼ。もしかしてまだ具合が優れないとか？
体はもうバッチリ元気よ。クルルが面倒を見ててくれたおかげで、さほど鈍ってもいなかったしね。
I love LSA.
というか、アルフィノはあれを見ても何も思わないわけ
？Okay. Why is he so dramatic? Okay. Okay. he's so he's such a drama. He's a drama kid. Orion J is a drama kid. He's like he's a theater boy. Don't you think you've ever seen? Hey. Aww.
そりゃあ私とアルフィノは戦い方も変わってないし、この服だって気に入ってるわよ。
Did she want her outfit?
こう成長したって感じがないじゃない。
Aww.
まあいいじゃないか。特に今回は私たちよりも先に装備をし。
Oh yeah, they haven't had their outfits changed. Yeah, the expressions in this they're so good. Like it's so different from ARR. Oh my gosh, that RP walk, man.
働いた。これだけ魔力を使うとさすがにお腹がペコペコよ。
And the bread.
タタルさん、私にもお茶と、あと何か甘いもの。
Veggie fish loaf. Oh my gosh. You can feel the major disappointment.
結界の方は無事に張り終えたのでしょうか。ああ、クルルにゲートラブ殿の代わりをしてもらって、どうにかこうにかあの時の結界を再現できた。多少強度は落ちてるが、並大抵のやつじゃ塔に近づけないし、もし侵入されても俺が察知できるはずだ。大変素晴らしい。これであなたはどこへでも行けるというわけですね。していかがですか、先日の提案へのご回答は。
A new Scion.
それはもちろんいいのであれば。
This is so cute. Graha, really? Really? Aww. Cute! Ah!
今日から暁の決命に加えてもらうグラハティアだ。
Yay!
よろしくな。もうはるか
Right?
昔になった子供
Right?
歌に本に歌われる。
Well, he was showing signs. Well, he's not a grandpa anymore. Cute. Oh, why is the? Oh.
それははるか届
He
か
might
ない
be my
星の上
favorite
で
Scion.
何度真似をしてみても本物になれることはなく。
That was cute. Yeah, he was always a dork. Yeah, he just had to. Of course. Cute. LSA's just like, I need action. Hippogriffs? Freaking LSA. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, she's so happy. That was such a girl who leapt through time pose. That was so girl who leapt through time. Being a mood, right? For real though. Oh, did she imbue? She imbued the.
私もこのお茶をいただいたらどうかしら。
Ishla's a mood.
おお、恐ろしい。辺り一面焼け野原です。
Orianji is such a theater kid. Such a theater kid.
しかし、ある日思いもよらず、目の前でまた焚いたのだ。
Aww. Aww. In that scene, LLC was like 4 moods. She was. Oh, 110% Frizz. This feels like the closure was really good. I mean, we still have the war. So they couldn't possibly have ended it.
そして始まるわ。
But
新たな冒険。
there was a lot of closure. The heck? What am I looking at? Xenos? I'm curious about...
週末の記憶か。なるほど、そうと分かれば見飽きた夢にも見どころがある。
There's this guy.
おや
New bad guy.
手始めに城を制圧してくださいとは言いましたが、簡単すぎて居眠りとは。
He killed everyone. Who are you?
結構、実に結構です。
こちらの準備もおかげさまで順調です。
Why is he giving me Asahi vibes?
いやいや、本当に。
See it?
くらい順風満帆ですね。何ってまず、
He's
ち
the
ょう
new.
どいい死体が手に入ったのが幸いでした。俺の死を証明していた民衆派はもはや壊滅状態。実は生きてましたなんて言い訳がいくらでも通る。
Huh?
加えてほら、ブルトゥスケといえばなかなかの富豪のようじゃないですか。いいですよね。人を動かすのにこれ以上なく手っ取り早い手段でしょ。
Who the?
実際計画の進行に大いに役立ってますよ。
I swear, if this is freaking. My brain was like, who's the most ridiculous person this could possibly be?
おやいあなたと俺は知り合いでしたっけ。
We see face? We see face? Face? I freaking knew it. What?
どうか気を悪くなさいませんように、殿下。
I was right, it is Asahi. It is Asahi. Yeah, the guy with the extra punchable face.
なんと哀れなことか。俺の記憶にある棒状は永遠に報われぬものだったと。
But he's not Asahi. He's been taken over by an Asian. Yeah?
まあそういうこともありましょう。お気になさらないでください。
Yeah, yeah.
俺はあくまでただの器。
Thank you for making him extra punchable.
殿下と組むのはこの私。
Van Daniel?
ファダニエルなのです。
I don't. Oh, that's a different symbol.
さて
That's very.
さて、城の制圧が終わったからには次に進みませんとね。
Who
し
the?
かし
Fan Daniel? He's the fan of Daniel?
これほど勝手に暴れてもお咎めに来ないとは。エリディブスったら消されちゃいました。ついにオリジナルもこれで全滅。
The original. So then who you? They gave him so much animation in his face. There's no way they didn't want to use it again.
もう押し付けられない。それよりも楽しく今を生きるといたしましょう。
There's no way they didn't use him again.
そろそろあなた好みの狩り場を作るといたしましょうか。
If I was Zenos, I would have kind of like, you talk too much.
最低のゆえにこそ最悪な。
Yeah, these two look like they just don't care. They just want chaos.
好きにするがいい。さて、そろそろ戻っていいようなと思うよ。
He's talking about me.
冒険の土産話はその技で戦いでたっぷりと聞かせてもらう。
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. We would just have to strike.
しかればまずは舞台の準備だ。
Dude.
お前と再び最高の一戦に興じるためならば世界一つ踏み鳴らしてくれようぞ。
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. His glyph is from the negative space.
獣は恐るべき終末をもたらす。
I just understood what you meant. That makes sense. That's so cool. It's them kind of recycling.
英雄が足を踏み入れるのは星と命を
Final
巡る物語
chapter
の
in the tale of this star.
最終章だ。
Of this star. Yo, hype. Yo, 5.3 is my favorite. Hands down. 5.3 is my favorite. Seriously, if it ended here, this would definitely be my favorite ending of all of the post, but it's not the ending. Oh, grazie. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Zordia, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? No. I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades. Comrades. But now I worry that it may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbor for everyone. You're fine. Perhaps we might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being alive to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I had quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I've rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. He got debuffed. Yet if all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to you on your adventures, so I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now Scion, and an inexperienced Scion at that, a green initiate, eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Aw, this nerd. This boy. Oh, he's now a trust companion. I'm gonna take you on all of my trusts. I need to level you up. I suppose we ought to take the stock of the situation. By forestalling the 8th umbral calamity, we have unwritten history. The future now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we can overcome all trials. We have always done so, have we not? Yes! Well now, I have my suspicions as to what this is about, but would you be so good as to confirm them for me? Aye, just as I thought, they went ahead with it after all. The artisans of the bean had come to me with a proposal, you see, in celebration of the knight's return. They asked how I wished to be commemorated, on a coin or as an automaton. Neither, I replied, for all the good it did. They knew I would be embarrassed. It makes no difference what name they give it. It's still they did it. A right stubborn lot they are, as befits the people of the Crystarium. They shall be just fine without me, and Lena may rest assured I do not worry for them. Nevertheless, I shall never cease to pray for their happiness. This is so sweet. This is amazing. No longer am I a leader of a nation. Whatever power and influence I may have wielded, I left behind as surely as I left my body. But everything I have ever felt and experienced, all of these things and more I have brought with me. You have brought for me, and I shall carry them close to my heart, always, unto the end of my days. I love it. I love it. Ask how he fares of late. Do you mean since I reawakened in this body, the hunger being par for course? I have no complaints. All appears to be well, though my memories straddle the lives I have lived. There are no contradicting fragments which cause me confusion. Yet by the same token, 'tis a strange feeling to be possessed of my young body again. Even accounting for the crystallization, I do not recall ever being so light and spry. As for my soul, Listula assures me it is similar to yours, Zordia. That is to say, it is somewhat denser than others, but otherwise normal. On the face of it, it appears to make sense, but I couldn't help but consider the differences between your circumstances and mine. You, of course, merged with Arbert, and as similar as your souls may have been, the fact is you were different people, thus did your soul gain in density. How you were able to merge is another matter. Given what we know of the soul, that you possessed distinct memories should have rendered the process more complicated, though I but theorize perhaps your strong and shared desire to do so made it possible. In contrast, I simply merged with myself. Whatever additional experiences the older me may have had, my fundamental existence remained unchanged. Mind you, that's not to say that I hadn't improved. Far from it. At any rate, when our souls combined, it shouldn't have been a process of augmentation, but rather, shall we say, attunement. It seems somewhat strange that my soul has become denser. Or could this have could this be the result of having undergone another rejoining? If so, it would serve as proof of a future that many fought and died to prevent. Lest we forget, my friend, lest we forget. So Zor, final thoughts on 5.3? I loved it. 5.3, definitely an extremely well-rounded story. Like, in terms of all of the stuff that Shadowbringers brought up, they did it perfectly. It was really nice. I really liked 5.3. It's definitely above Nidhogg. Like that and that was like my favorite for a while. All I really wanted to see was the Arbert Seto thing was everything. That was definitely like the knife that really made it, you know. Look at my eyes. My eyes can barely open. They're so swollen. I can't even open my eyes. What a trip. The character development for everyone. Graha, Elisei, Alfino, like Thancred and Reen, Arbert, friggin' Emmett Selk. Like, all of these characters had moments. I'm trying to think of if Oriange had one. I'm actually surprised we didn't get a Feo Ul goodbye. I don't think I've cried in like that hard in a video game in a long time. Like, the level of crying that I had are like, I can akin that to certain scenes in Doctor Who, like certain episodes of Doctor Who. My brain is malfunctioning. My brain is just like tired, and I just want to lie down and just cry. Because that's definitely my favorite scene. The Arbert scene with Seto is my favorite. Just thinking about it makes me tear up. I gotta get up close. You, if you're watching this right now or listening to my voice, you are incredible and amazing and loved. Even if you don't feel it right now, you are amazing. And anyone who says otherwise will be slapped in the face with positivity. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I shall see you all later. Bye, guys.
I said, welcome to